Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Everybody, welcome back to Vets with Vendettas. This is episode 32. And to my right, the token black guy. The guy that looks like a Pop-Tart. Charles did. Sorry.
Because those are like my favorite.
Dude, I love those things.
The ones with the slight brown glaze on them.
I like the cherry.
Oh yeah, now I'm hungry. Thanks a lot.
Have you looked better?
Live from New York. The guy who eats ketchup out of a bowl.
It's a vegetable, isn't it? Or a fruit. There you go. Yeah. I'm getting my daily rations of it, man.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have a great show today. Our topic today is gonna be future technologies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I was looking forward to this for a while to do. Guys, before we get started, please hit the thumbs up button. If you hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Put the thumbs up. We don't care either way because we're awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I mean, doesn't hurt my feelings.
All right, guys, as usual, we're gonna start off with what the fuck news.
What the fuck?
Okay, Diggy, we're gonna start with you as soon as you get your screen up.
Yep. So I just did that. Here we go. First story. Not that January 6th thing. This is fucking hilarious. I don't know if you guys have ever been on a
bus?
Party bus.
A party bus.
Boston students. It's like school students.
Oh, okay.
Ride party bus with stripper pole, neon lights amid the driver shortage going on.
Did it come with a stripper though?
That was my question.
I'm just like, dude.
I'm Cinnamon. I'm your driver.
Yes.
Love school.
Right.
I
love going to school now.
They had to use this party bus for a recent field trip.
Oh my god.
She said it was an experience that their teacher said highlights the problems with the education system. So
nice way of putting it.
Jim Mayers, an 11th grade advanced placement language and composition teacher, You know, blah blah blah. But I'm like, dude, you probably found used condoms on this bus. Probably cocaine. If you lick the floor,
right.
And you know, every kid's ass was covered in glitter.
Yeah,
right.
Probably fucking syphilis or whatever the fuck else was floating.
Don't bring out the black light, man. It'll look like a fucking Jackson Pollock painting.
God, don't bring out the black light. But you know, it goes to show you that, you know, there are shortages of everything everywhere. We were just talking about.
Yeah, no kidding, man. That's not a joke, man.
As far as like new vehicles, used vehicles, it's nuts. But apparently, they got fuck. I don't even know if they got the buses. I was say maybe they don't have the drivers, but
it's too bad we're not short on liberals,
right? Fuck, man. That's the one thing that we're not short of that I wish we were short of.
Dude,
one is too many.
I gotta tell you guys, remind me after the show. I was on a Plenty of Fish live for video, and I was arguing with none other than a black man about how Trump is not racist and how I destroyed him. So we'll get into that at some point in time. People are just so fucking stupid.
Research, man.
Oh my God. Like, oh, he's racist. You sent mean tweets.
No, damn it. No. He was the most connected.
When you talk to people like that, you're not a leader.
Why? Because he doesn't fucking pander to the smallest population.
Right. I'll say this quick and then we'll move on to the next story. I don't know if you've ever been deployed and you're about to basically enter a part of Afghanistan that has never been entered by U.S. forces. No, that was Iraq. I'm sorry. Iraq, where they flag their own flag. Like, and your commander, but to hype everybody up, has the entire battalion there. I don't know if you've ever heard how they talk, but it's not very fucking nice. Okay?
Right.
And that's a leader, okay?
Right.
We're going to go over there and we're going to rip their fucking skulls out of their faces. Yeah, that's how it is. You're fucking motivated. You want to go over there and rip some fucking skulls out of faces.
Exactly.
Not like, okay, guys, let's play it safe.
Yeah.
Right.
And give them handshakes and hugs.
Rules of engagement are if they shoot at you, you return with hand job.
No, fuck that, man. We are skull fucking these assholes.
Anyway.
I mean, just.
All right, what we got next?
Great show.
Home mix-up causes wrong body to be placed in a woman's casket in North Carolina.
Oh my God.
Now,
I mean, honestly, let's be honest. Does it really matter?
I guess
that's not grandma. Fuck it.
I don't care.
Fuck it.
It's the same price anyway.
I mean, was it an open casket deal?
That's a good question, Ben.
Wait, what was the question?
If it's an open casket.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it says.
Why does grandma look so different?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Why is grandma a black man?
No, it says it's hard enough losing a loved one. Now imagine walking up to the casket and finding a stranger in your family member's clothes. So they lost.
Wait,
yeah, sisters.
They have to import them.
Yeah.
Oh man,
can we get a dead person in here for this funeral?
Oh my God. I'm such a dick.
this is bad. All right.
These sisters lost their mother, and on the day of their viewing, they walk up to the casket, and it's some other woman basically wearing her clothes.
Jesus Christ.
She's like, we couldn't understand how this happened. Taylor told 10 on your side. Her and her sister felt something was off the moment they peered into the casket. Obviously,
I would think so. I mean,
there's no similarity in the person. Their size was way off. When the first person had the clothing on, she was swimming in the clothes because she was so small compared to my mother.
oh my
Blah,
God.
blah, blah.
How in the fuck do you really have that many fucking cadavers at a funeral home to where you don't know? I mean, you can't read a toe tag?
It's you know what? These motherfuckers that did this were the same motherfuckers that worked at McDonald's as a kid and you said no fucking onions on your burger.
Yep.
I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Onions on. These are extra onions. Okay, yeah.
The milkshake machine is down.
Oh my god! I don't know if anyone else is gonna find this funny, but I'm crying laughing. This is hilarious to me. I don't know why.
It's fucking crazy. Like you,
I mean, what do you do? I mean, what do you do in that situation? Do you like get mad?
Right.
like
you know, you laugh.
The person's dead. Like they're not gonna care.
Right.
Not gonna come back from life going, this is the bullshit. Like
I turn around like, am I being punked right now?
I'm trying to watch
Where's the Canon camera?
Yeah.
And then you're probably like all sad. All of a sudden you're like, wait a minute.
I don't know. I mean, the rest doesn't really matter to read. It was just
what we got next?
They just admitted like we fucked up. So this one's pretty funny. Couple mistakes abstract painting for an interactive exhibit and paints over the artist's work.
No, that's them not paying enough attention to where they're at, man.
So as like part of the display of this piece, the guy left paint cans and brushes on the floor. So this couple, this young couple, was like, "Oh shit, we'll put our mark on the fucking painting and fucking just put some squiggles or whatever the fuck they did on there."
That'd be funny if they just put like stick figures,
right? And drew a small penis on there,
right? He's got a third leg. No, that's not a third leg.
It happened in South Korea.
Damn Koreans.
So they said that it says taking the paint buckets and brushes lying below the work as an invitation to collaborate. They happily contributed a few strokes of their own and ruined a $400,000 painting.
Oh, got insurance?
$440,000.
Sorry.
Painting.
Oops.
Right?
I
it's insured.
Immediately when I read that, I thought of Mr. Bean, like a whole Mr. Bean scene with the painting dude, like a little blemish on there, like and then it just gets out of control.
Right.
Going. It just gets more and more insane. Like sneezes on it, like wipe that off. Oh shit.
Well, I mean, it obviously wasn't like a fucking landscape or something like that. I mean, it obviously had to have looked like basically just fucking like paint that splashed up. Can somebody explain to me how that is a $440,000 I can fuck my 8-year-old can do that shit.
That's what it was. It's just a bunch of 3-year-olds throwing paint in the wall.
Right.
Your son can't make it look as good as this. Apparently.
It could make it better.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't understand how that is worth that much.
Because you're not artistic.
Well, how are Hunter Biden's paint selling?
I have no idea.
That's because they're made with real crack.
Get an ounce of crack.
Gotta get that painting, man.
Yeah. Keep on fire. You'll get
powders it up and put some pigment in there. Yeah.
What we got next?
Man almost dies after inserting an eel into his anus to relieve constipation.
Is that a joke?
No, this is not.
That's a thing.
This is
putting an eel in your ass to relieve.
Like, you know what?
Take a fucking laxative.
I'm constipated. I'm gonna shove this bastard up my ass, and maybe he can go clear it out.
I mean, I've heard of hamsters.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've never heard of.
Yeah, but that's for that would be more for a sexual whatever.
What's the difference?
I mean.
Please explain.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, it says
people at home, please explain this to me.
It says, let's start at the beginning. The hero of our story is a man from Xinhua, I guess.
The Euro?
China.
The Euro.
Who had been suffering from constipation. Last July, in hopes of relieving his condition, he decided to take some inventive solutions. There's a Chinese folk belief that eels can help with bowel movements. He took a nearly 8-inch eel and proceeded to insert it into his anus.
That's eating an eel, not fucking rectally inserting it.
Well, your butthole is kind of like a mouth.
I thought their story was going in a totally different direction.
So anyway, he put the eel up his butt. Eels are notoriously slippery fish, and this man found it out the hard way. Instead of relieving his constipation, the eel slid entirely into the man's rectum.
Oh my
God.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. You're like, well, he's in there now.
Make yourself something, I guess.
And if this wasn't enough, you're gonna love this part, people. The fish proceeded to go slightly nuts and chew through the man's intestines, ending up in his body cavity. We can only imagine the agony the guy must have been in.
Yeah, really.
He still didn't seek medical attention until the next day on account of being embarrassed.
Oh no shit! What is it gonna do? Hey man, Doc, I got a problem, man.
I pissed off the wrong guy and shut it up my ass. Or something. Come on.
Yeah,
I owed somebody some money, man.
Look, folks, laxatives. Okay, they work.
Or Arby's.
Like, look, Doc.
Like I said,
I'm gonna shoot it straight to you.
Like I said,
money. He said if I didn't pay him the money, he was gonna shove an eel at my ass, and well, I didn't pay him.
Yeah.
Hence the eel in my ass.
I would have lied about it or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I was abducted or something. I don't know.
What we got next? Let's move
Who
on.
shoves a fucking eel up their ass?
Apparently that guy.
Oh yeah, that was the end of it. That was my.
Okay, then we got one more.
Nope, that was it.
What about the lady in the store that Ben showed you that story?
Oh, I didn't have it pulled up. I could pull it up on the phone. I'll read the headline real quick. It's hilarious.
No, you didn't read the story.
No.
I guess the headline might be enough.
Video shows woman pulling a gun from her purse after Chipotle tried to close early, quoting, "Somebody better give me my food." And look, I love Chipotle.
Well, I actually pulled up the picture from the story.
Oh,
there she is.
Don't piss her off, man.
Jesus.
It's a whole loaf of Italian bread, man.
That was a big girl.
All right,
but I can see why. I mean, Chipotle is amazing.
Yeah,
Chipotle.
That's gonna be our what the fuck news, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That last story with the eel is definitely what the fuck.
Yeah, dude, like,
oh my
that thing was
God.
like flopping around and shit while he was like, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!"
Typically, we have a Leroy's report. Leroy is not available today, so Leroy will be back next week with his report or update on prison sentence.
We love you, Leroy.
So we're gonna go right to current events. To you, Walter Cronkite. This is the news.
This is the news.
All
right,
Ben, we are going to start off.
So, if you want to share my screen there.
No.
So we've all been waiting for it, and this last Friday, yesterday, was the final announcement of the Arizona audit. Come to find out, and it's funny because I'm sitting here like trying to research it and stuff like that. MSNBC, CNN, all the normal mainstream fucking media,
fake media sites.
Yeah, they all have the same thing. Basically, outrage again, or outrage on for Trump supporters that the Arizona audit proved Biden won. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, okay, so 57,734 ballots with serious issues were identified. That's a landslide win. Like,
not just one county, two people.
Right, man. I mean,
one county.
Right.
Oh my God.
And yeah.
And it apparently won by what, like 10,000 and some change, right?
Right.
So, yeah, it was
one.
Right. It wasn't much. It goes on to say, in addition, there were more disturbing findings according to Cyber Ninjas. By the way, this is defconnews.com. A Dominion technician allegedly deleted all of the log files a day before the audit began, while other security lapses abounded. So not only do we have discrepancies of 50, almost 60,000 discrepancies on the ballots alone,
right?
But the logs for the actual Dominion machines were all scrubbed.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Totally not illegal.
So
right here,
right
before audit, delete anything important.
Well, then on top of that, they were saying that the Maricopa County officials actually denied giving them the information.
Yep.
Like originally they had agreed to it, and then after they said no. So again,
that's because they know what they did. They don't
right.
want to go to jail.
Right. And it's just, this is another one of those things, man.
And what cracks, I think I mentioned this to Dick Joy. That's what cracks me up is even before they got done the hearing, they were reporting that Biden still won. Like, they weren't even done yet.
No.
Right. So not just that though, but this right here is a prime example of what's going on in this administration right now. Not to mention, if there is I think it's either a 0.01 or a 0.1% of discrepancy, that is automatic count or automatic grounds for either a recount or to actually redo the fucking election.
Well, they got to decertify. That's what the senators are talking about now. They want to decertify the Arizona election, not the whole election.
Right.
But I think that's eventually what's going to happen.
Right. And if they do that, it's dominoes. You can't just
you can't just not do.
You can't, as a senator, vote on decertifying one county's when you know that's just one county and you know that shit happened everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's the sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, we fucking know he didn't win.
Right.
Plain and simple.
Well, again, not just that, but if we have that many discrepancies, and I was watching a little bit of it yesterday, and basically it was like some 14,000 or what was it? I think 1,000 people sent in 2 ballots.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were some houses that sent in 10 ballots.
There was duplicates, triplicates, and there was maybe 12 that sent 4.
Right.
Yeah, and this is just one county. This is not the whole state, and it's not the whole country either.
Exactly.
Well, no, and
imagine what's all said and done.
Right, but that right there, just the evidence that we have found here should be sweeping across the fucking country. Every single county, every single state needs to do an audit.
Well, I heard that Wisconsin or Michigan, it was one of the two, they're pretty much getting really close to being done. Not the whole state, just a couple counties. I think Georgia is trying to do one. I know Pennsylvania, I think a couple counties are doing one, but they're small counties. Just from what I've heard, I haven't heard anything else from that, but the biggest county they need to do is Philadelphia County because that's where all the shit happened.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
We just know it was a landslide.
Of course. We said it the night before the election, remember? Yeah. We were talking about him winning 48, 49 states. That might still be the case.
Easily.
And we were being a little biased, we're not gonna lie, but
you look at we saw leading up to it and we see now nobody showed up to Biden rallies. More Trump supporters were at Biden rallies than fucking Biden.
Right.
Even the people that voted for Biden didn't vote for him. They voted against Trump. That's a big difference.
Right.
Just because you don't like someone, you're Biden's got to be better. That's because they know nothing about him.
Then you look at what's going on. Every college weekend game,
I love
stadiums
that.
Are screaming,
Yep.
Joe Biden.
I was watching some football games today just to see if I could catch one.
They probably we're going to commercial.
Delete.
Right, and it's not just it's not just college either. It's fucking national football games as well. Baseball games, yeah.
I saw the Ryder Cup. People were chanting it at the Ryder Cup.
Nice.
How would you? If we made that a huge thing to just chant that the entire time a game was on, these games have to be televised.
Yeah,
right.
So how do you block out? What we just gonna channel in some fucking bullshit noise?
Well, they can turn down the audience noise.
Yeah, well,
yeah, but even still, I mean,
you can
in order to
hear it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because I mean, they're going to have to pick it up from somewhere. The announcers, speaking through a microphone.
Well, yeah,
people on the sidelines.
I'm sure you guys have seen him, like the guy on the side with the big oval.
Yeah.
That's the sound. I forget they're called.
Sound
it's a big sound mic, basically.
Tony,
I don't know what they're called, but everyone knows what I'm talking about. If you watch a sporting event, you see a guy on the freaking sideline going,
yeah,
get sound. So,
well, all right.
Do you
So,
got anything else on that?
Say again.
You got anything else on that?
No, that's all I had for that.
Because I can sit here and rant about what's going to happen for the next hour.
Yeah,
right.
All right, that's our show, guys. See you later.
We come back to the same question we always get, which is what's going to fucking happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a couple of theories. I think I might mention before. At first, I thought maybe they're going to do redo the election, but Trump keeps saying if you steal diamonds and you get caught, you get to keep the diamonds. No, you give it back.
Right.
So I'm starting to think that everything will be decertified, and either the military or the legislation will reinstate them.
Well, that's the thing.
This probably won't happen until like the winter time, like late winter time.
Right. Well, and that's basically how it's going to go. It's going to go to Congress, then it's going to go to the Supreme Court, then the military, then so on and so forth.
Or nothing will happen. We're stuck with this fucking demented puppet for the next 3.5 years.
I'm telling you, man. If nothing happens from this, I have already lost a lot of my confidence in our elections.
Yeah,
but
voting again.
Right, but I guarantee if nothing comes of
you're froze.
This, drastic numbers drop over the next couple of years in the elections that we have coming up.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah,
and that's going to be unfortunate because the only assholes that are actually going to go out and vote are the fucking liberals.
And you know what? Just real quick, I have friends that I met in Canada. They just dealt with the same shit. Like here, Gavin Newsom somehow won California. I know fucking goddamn well he
bullshit.
Didn't. So they're continuing their bullshit. And then I know in Canada that fucking Justin Trudeau did not win Canada.
Do you want to hear something funny about the Newsom? He won by 66.6%.
Oh,
really?
My God.
Coincidence?
I don't think so. I don't believe in coincidences anymore, man. I really don't.
Fucking devil.
I would say 6%. You cannot say Gavin Newsom blew that dude out.
No
fucking
way.
Percent.
No way. 66%.
I mean, dude, there was literally a petition going around to have him fucking removed from office.
I would be more believable it was like 51, 52.
Right.
66. No,
right.
Sorry, buddy.
Anyway, that's all.
All right.
So, next one I got is, everybody's been hearing all about this, about the false reports on the Border Patrol whipping Haitian aliens or illegal aliens. Look, all right. Oh, hang on. These are the pictures that we're seeing. Okay. This is not a whip. Okay, it is a lead. It's a rein. Okay, the thing that you actually fucking steer the horse with.
Yes, you don't fall the hell out.
Right. But everybody has seen this photo, but from the back side.
Right.
Okay, and where it actually looks like the Border Patrol agent might actually be whipping him. But you look at it from the front, and this is what we have.
But even that picture just doesn't look like he's whipping him. It's not like he's like, I mean, he's just look like he's reaching for him, and then the rain is kind of just like hitting him,
and ultimately
swinging at him.
I don't care who's black, white, or fucking Asian. Whip his ass. He don't belong here. Fuck him.
Not just that, but we have to ask ourselves, why in the fuck are these guys on horseback to begin with? Because the current administration is not doing their fucking job.
Shocker.
Okay. I mean, for months now, we have had nothing but droves of Haitians, fucking Guatemalans, Mexicans, but you know what I mean? Coming from El Salvador, everywhere.
What do you want these guys on Segways?
Right. You know what? You want them fucking chasing them down in Jeeps or something?
Let's pause for just a second and ask ourselves. I don't know if you guys know this at home, but there's an island in the Caribbean. On this side of the island, more emphasis on island,
which is Cuba,
surrounded by water, there's the Dominican Republic.
Oh, Dominican, that's sorry.
And on the other side of the island is Haiti, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once again, surrounded completely and entirely by ocean. How the fuck do Haitians get from Haiti to our southern border when they're surrounded by water?
Exactly.
They swam.
They swam.
Yeah, my ass.
The government forced Michael Phelps to fucking show them how to swim for the last 6 months. Like, how do we have thousands of Haitians at the border?
Well, their one friend, I don't know if it was your friend or someone commented about refugees. I'm like, yeah, but they still had to get from there up here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like they were bused. There's no way they're walking that. That's thousands of miles.
But think about this. And this just hit me. Haitians look black. They're like, who do we have?
Right.
Black.
Well, yeah, and then you have Kamala Harris.
America looks black, and Jamaicans ain't coming up here for that bullshit.
No. Well, and then on top of that, you have Kamala Harris saying that it reminded her of the time of slavery and all this other shit. It's like, you know what? If this administration had kept the fucking Trump era laws that we had in place, okay, the fucking border wall, you stay in Mexico until you fucking, you're vetted and you're able to come in legally. Look, folks, we are not against immigration, okay? This country was founded by immigrants, all right?
I married an immigrant from Ukraine.
Right. We are a melting pot of fucking all different ethnic backgrounds. Mm-hmm. The problem is when people start
a black guy in our show, for Christ's sake. We got our quota.
But when these people start coming in illegally, okay, they don't pay taxes, they leech off the government, and now us tax-paying citizens are paying for them to stay here.
Right. And if you people think they're not trying to turn this country into a third world country, you're kidding yourselves. That's a nice way to put it.
Yes. Yeah. That was one of the arguments I got in with this fucking dude on POF Live.
Like, how can you not see it?
He's like, you're talking about a president that wanted to build a wall. I said,
yeah,
absolutely build a wall.
And
you can't support a bunch of fucking people just running rampant in our country.
Right. Plus, if they're not vetted either.
And I said, and may I remind you, because I know you don't do any goddamn research, but may I remind you that Trump has been on the record saying, come to our country. Absolutely.
Right. But the right way.
Legally.
Plus, he married a foreigner too. So
but you're going to do it legally.
But hey, China wasn't racist when they built their wall. Israel wasn't racist when they built their wall. Or fucking any of the other walls surrounding any other fucking countries in this world. It's only America.
Go look up
the Berlin Wall.
Right.
Go look up Canada's and other countries' citizenship requirements. It's very similar, or if not stricter than ours.
Exactly. That's exactly what I told him. I said, I can't just pick up and fucking move to Finland and they would open me with welcome arms. It's the same fucking thing. What's the difference?
No, I mean, certain countries are very it's easy, but other ones like Canada, I looked it up.
Yeah, maybe fucking Sri Lanka.
It's harder to get in Canada than he says here. Yeah.
Sri Lanka would be like, yeah, man, come on.
Right.
Here's your house. Here's your car.
And Canada's like, oh no, hey, we're full here. No, we got enough hockey fans up here. Yeah, you go back there.
Right.
I'm like, bro, I can't just leave and go to another country like these people are coming into mine. It's the same fucking deal. I can't just be, what's up, Finland? I'm here, bro.
I mean, you probably go to Jamaica, like, hey, come on, man. You smoke these, man.
We worry about everything else later.
Right.
But for some reason,
30-year visa.
But for some reason, it's racist of us to want to keep our country fucking nice, Because guess what, folks? For every 10 of those people who wish no ill will against us, there's at least 1 to 2 who are either trying to bring in drugs, fucking either child or sex trafficking or both.
I'm gonna say, yep.
Fucking gangs, you know what I mean? Like, you know, let's talk about the fucking
man, you got the
10
cartel, like drooling, like
right.
Green
I mean,
Lane,
right. And if y'all think that shit doesn't happen, it does, man. All right. You really think fucking all of these bad folks out there, okay, Taliban, the cartels, the fucking but you know, they see an opportunity to get people embedded and they're gonna fucking take it, man, because that's what criminals do.
You know what? It's like I want to tell that guy I was talking to, like, okay, you know, according to you, let them all in until fucking Juancho, Paco, and fucking Felipe run a train on your grandmother,
right?
Or fucking brains out. Then you're like,
right,
shut the border down. Ah,
right. I don't know if this video was real. I think it was just kind of proving a point. Like, there was a guy, it was like a white guy bringing a bunch of Mexicans to, like, I guess you said had like a Biden shirt on. It was guarding his grass. He goes, hey, yeah, I got some guys. You need to stay here. You're gonna stay. He's like, oh, he takes this meds, these meds.
I saw that.
He's like, no, I can't do that. I'm not taking them.
Oh, but you want them to come in. Right. You want them to be able to come in legally or illegally. So,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
satire.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if it was real, but I think that those guys plan that to prove a point.
Right, and it's a great point to prove.
Yeah.
Right. So we had the great Al Sharpton down at the border giving a speech. And of course, I'm racist for bringing this up. This motherfucker is one of the guiltiest people of race baiting I have ever fucking seen.
Oh, of course, he's Al Sharpton.
And it was funny as shit, man, because if you watch the video, it's not, I mean, dude, he literally, from the time he started talking to the time even after he finished, he was just being heckled with people. We don't want you here.
What were they saying? Can you play the video? I don't think you're going to get a strike for it.
It's Fox News. It shouldn't.
Just play it. Fuck it.
Play Sharpton.
Either your internet sucks or it's the video.
I think it's the video. Ooh, pink eye drops. There you go, Diggs.
Not wiping your ass and then just rubbing your eyeballs.
Can you guys hear that?
No. I forget. It doesn't matter. It's all right.
All right. This may just be an ad. I don't know. No, ad one.
It's an ad. Just I forget it.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways.
Got anything else? Because we're already running, pretty good.
Shit. Yeah. So, one other thing about the whole border thing, okay? Old fucking border czar Kamala Harris wants the Biden administration to investigate for failed border policies. Guess what, folks? She's the one who's in charge of it.
It was investigators self. That's very commendable.
You can't make this shit up, man. Oh my God. The whole reason why we have a problem down there is because she has not done anything about it. Biden put her in charge of it back in like fucking April, man.
Right. It's like the Departed where the Matt Damon is in charge of investigate himself.
Right. Right.
You find them all. Yeah, sure, no problem.
Right. And it's like, it says after several months of doing nothing, likely coordinating with the Obama crew that operates almost exclusively in her background, Kamala Harris pokes her head out of her bunker today and demands an investigation into the issues at the border she personally is supposed to be in charge of.
Yes. And then I saw that Biden said that those men on horseback whipping those Haitians are going to pay.
Look, the only reason why they were down there is because you motherfuckers haven't done anything about it.
No.
Because of your failed immigration policies.
I don't care.
I tell you what,
you know,
two
really
automated AI controlled sentry guns down there. Nobody's coming to the border.
Like all this,
Right.
all this, like all these politicians. I'm trying not to laugh what you just did. So it's really hard to do sometimes. To be professional time with these guys is extremely hard.
not just
lost my train of thought. Okay, all the politicians, all this rhetoric about the border. I'm like, they don't care. They don't. You can threaten them all they want. They're just like, that's nice. Go ahead, do what you got to do, and they don't care.
But again, this is just another one of those things that it seems like the majority of people don't see because they don't put two and two together. Like, she's complaining about what's going on down there, and yet she's the one in charge of what's going on down there.
But you know what? I think at this point, with their track record, they've just proven that most of America is stupid and most of America isn't going to do a goddamn thing. So they can literally, at this point, like, we can do and say whatever the fuck we want to do.
That's why they don't care.
Like, we can do and say whatever.
The only people that care is the people living in Arizona and Texas, where it affects them.
Yeah,
right.
People, like, you know, I hear we don't see it.
And unless they have a camera in their face, no one's gonna know how they feel. No one's gonna know what's happening there.
Nope.
Because
not until we fucking uprise and finally fucking take this shit back.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm getting close every day. It's getting to that point, man.
Fingers.
You fuckers better
itchy.
do something, man.
This one.
If anyone is out there that's listening, you guys better do something quick, because the people are like us who are vets are getting really itchy, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, that's if they.
It's not just us.
Yeah, that's if they don't come and fucking take all of our guns, like you were talking about.
Yeah,
these fucking assholes coming out talking about what is it, a red flag fucking confiscation order.
Kiss my
look
ass.
Again, man, we'll get into that next time, but there's one thing you need to know about veterans, okay? They're not gonna give up their fucking guns, folks.
Not just veterans, no gun owners.
Who's gonna? Here's my thing.
Plain and simple.
If you're a true member of law enforcement, who's gonna enforce this? Who's gonna come to my house and take? No fucking cop is gonna be like, he didn't break the law, but I'm taking his gun.
Right.
No cop's gonna do that.
I mean, you might have a few out there that might do it.
On the line,
right. Well, I'm gonna say you might have a few that go, yeah, I'm just gonna do it because I don't want to get in trouble, but they know they're doing wrong. But like you said, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Jimmy, you come to my house, you might not make it home.
Yeah, I'll respect you until you either do some shady shit, which or
I might not make it home. One of us ain't going home.
I'm telling you. Well, like you were saying, it has something to do with like if they deem a veteran to be what was it, violent or a threat. Yeah. I was a cook. Okay.
Yeah.
I can promise you I can be a threat if I wanted to.
Right. Anybody could be.
I mean, Karen in her car could be a threat, for Christ's sake. You're going to take
right.
her away?
You know, what's crazy is the insane amount of numbers of retired vets out murdering people for no reason right now. That's what's alarming to me. It's like all these vets set up fucking acts of terror is what's blowing my mind. You know?
Right, yeah, it happens every day, right?
Vets are just out fucking shit up on a daily basis.
Well, that's the whole point.
Is that fucking pickles on my double cheeseburger?
Right.
By the way, that is a joke, people. It's not serious.
I'm pretty sure they got that after what he just said about the double pickles or whatever.
But for real, man, I knew a commo guy, that communications guy that could kill you with his fucking pinkies. Yeah. You know, I mean, shit. Dude, he never fucking cut him, man. Never cut him. Just fucking no.
Jabbing their eyeball.
All right, that's all I got.
Is that all you got? All right, that is going to be our current events. All right, let's get into our topic, which is future technology. And you can stop dancing in your car now.
I wish I had some fucking chem lights.
All right, who wants to go first?
I can
Go for it.
Well, the most amazing thing I found, which sucks because the U.S. Navy had implemented this and then they realized after years of research that it just costs too much and it's a big pain in the ass. But the rail gun,
Yes,
is the electromagnetic rail gun proposal, which the Navy implemented. Okay, so I don't know if you at home know, but the way magnets work is they have a positive end and a negative end. So basically, they either attract or they repel each other. So basically, if you figure you got two rails, one's positively charged, one's negatively charged, you could put a projectile between those two, and by manipulating the charge, you can get that thing to move.
Right.
So, it's basically the same technology on like the Japanese trains that float. They're not attached to the track at all. They're literally floating because magnets are repelling them up in the air while other magnets attract them.
Right.
And they push them forward at record speeds, by the way. So,
yeah, dude, like 200 miles an hour.
Yeah. If you think magnets can propel a train of 200 miles an hour, what a rail gun could do with like a 40-pound projectile. So,
right.
So the way rail guns work is they don't use any explosive ordnance. They literally just fire a solid object.
Chickens.
Live chickens.
Live chickens.
They do their damage by just sheer velocity and mass. There's no explosive tip, there's no fire, there's no burning, no nothing. It just fires something very heavy, very fast, and everything in its way dies, basically, is the way it works.
Wow.
So just a few fun facts, but I won't go into like all the fucking crazy shit. But
do you have any pictures you can show? Or?
I can I can pull up
see like I don't know, you watch like The Expanse and shit like that, and their rail guns are basically shooting like not necessarily projectiles or any like actually like shooting anything, but they're more or less shooting like beams of electricity or
is that it right there?
This
you
is
know
my mouth is on right here.
That's badass.
Blow that up a little.
Well, I could probably blow it up on my screen. So,
can you scroll up, down, whatever?
Dude, that's a huge fucking gun, man.
Jesus.
Right.
That's a big chicken cannon. I mean,
so there are downfalls. Well, let me talk about the pros first. The pros are it can fire something at Mach 7 coming out of the
Jesus
damn.
And if you know what Mach 7 is, it is 7 times the speed of sound. So
yeah, dude.
The projectile can leave the barrel well over 7,000
so
miles
you'll be
per
dead
hour.
before you even hear it coming.
Now,
right.
For sure.
For sure.
Plus, after flying around for 100 miles through the air, it'll still hit you at least Mach 5.
So what do they actually shoot though? Like cannonballs or something?
It literally.
I told you.
I hope there's a picture. Fuck. It looks like there's no picture. If you can look at me explain. It looked like a elongated like lawn dart, but with instead of a pointy head, it had like a fat triangular head on it. Like
okay.
It looked like an arrow, literally. It looked like an arrow pointing in one direction with like some tail section or whatever.
Oh shit.
If you look at a video on YouTube, they set up these fucking solid steel reinforced, like concrete reinforced things and fire, and it just eats through each one of them like it's
shit, yeah.
Like it's just like
see that. That's pretty.
It's just like what? Cool. What? Oh, that was steel back there. Oh,
it looks like fucking cheese.
So anyway, this thing can shoot things. Obviously, when it leaves the barrel, they're cruising at like well over 7,000 miles per hour.
Jesus. That's nuts.
Which I looked up their range. How far can these things shoot? It can shoot up to 204 kilometers, which is 126 miles. You can shoot.
Dude, holy shit.
126 miles.
And it's still going fucking Mach 3?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mach 5 when it hits you.
Yeah, after 100 miles, it can still be at Mach 5. Like, it is fucking scorching.
That's insane, dude.
I actually, you can kind of see in this picture right here, they kind of have like an example of one of their things. But like I said, there's no explosive tip. It's just literally the speed of the thing ripping through the air that kills.
Well, I would think that if they had any kind of explosive tip on it, it might prematurely set it off. Just the sheer force, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But so the downfall is while the Navy scrapped the project was because it takes an insane amount of energy to charge this thing up for one shot. Like,
you're not gonna.
They got all these fucking generators hooked up. Like,
you know just as well as I do, they didn't scrap shit. they just pushed it to the side for right now. Yeah.
They'll bring that back.
But but basically it takes, I don't know. I didn't, I had my original notes and then I fucking lost them. So I had to look these all up on a whim, but I don't know how many megajoules of energy, but I'm pretty sure it's enough power to power a fucking small village in Afghanistan for like a week or something.
Nice.
It uses that much energy to fire this projectile.
That's nuts.
And so, even though that was scrapped, they're trying to come up with handgun versions of this, which I think is, or like smaller versions, like rifle guns.
Right.
Like the kickback on someone. You get shot through the wall behind you.
because then you don't even need like bullets. You can just whatever fits in the barrel. You're just like
kind of like the old Civil War rifles.
Blunderbuss.
Finger, whatever you got.
Whatever you can.
Just a bunch of rocks.
I think it's jammed in your head.
So this was my
anything else?
This was my main thing here.
My main.
I was gonna show you something.
Well, I bet you would, you perv.
One of the things down here.
Let's see what you're looking at here. Let's see range.
Yeah. It said so. It's ammunition. It was talking about ammunition. It says right here, shrapnel round would contain up to 10,000 tungsten cubes.
Damn.
These would be dispersed moments before impact and could disable AFV as well as ground troops. That would disable everything.
Yeah, dude.
Nothing would be left.
Yeah, that makes napalm look like a fart.
I would almost rather get blown up. I mean, that would just be like
shit, dude.
Having shit thrown at you at Mach 5.
Well, there wouldn't be anything left of you.
Right.
Yeah. It's just an insane amount of just insane.
Oh, all right. I see it down there in the right.
Like, there's a picture. That one flaming picture is a projectile like leaving a bear. Like, it is fucking scorching out there.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, but then as far as technology goes, my little runner-ups, I had Google has earbuds that you can basically go to wherever, Italy, France. And as local
auto translate
it in real time.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
With a special phone that they have, and then you can speak into the phone, and they you can speak, and then the phone translates.
Well, yeah, I've actually have been talking to her grandma because she speaks no English. She does not the earbuds, but like the Google Translator. She it's Russian. She talks into it. Then it says it in English what she said, and I do the same thing. So
nice.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's the technology, but in the earbuds.
Yes.
Right.
Like in real time.
In real time, right? Yeah, you don't have to sit there and hit it. And
that's fucking cool.
But yeah, railgun. I definitely now I'm like, dude, I need like a railgun pistol.
I'm gonna go next. That's all you had.
Yeah, that's it.
I was gonna do something similar to what he did. I was thinking the same thing, but he took it. So.
And I'm black, so
and you're black. So
I'm black. I don't want to take my shit.
I don't want my white privilege to show. So I got a short video. I'm going to share it so you guys can see it. I'm going to just what do you call it? You can't see the sound, but This is basically a printer, house printer. They have a plastic one and they have one that does it out of concrete. This one is the one out of concrete. This was, to me, was more impressive.
Definitely.
They're just setting it up.
A house printer.
Yes. A house printer. Yeah.
So it's like a giant 3D printer.
Yeah. I'm going to get to the part where they're actually, it spits out the, there it goes right there. Now they're just, this basically just printing out. This is all concrete.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's, yeah, they said they can do, it can print one out in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Depending on the size of the house, but they only get so big.
That's cool.
Let's see.
Yeah.
A 3D house printer within $4,000 within 24 hours. Just like a small, this is like 1,000 square foot house here.
Yeah, but still, man, that's pretty fucking cool.
They also have one where there's they have a, I guess it's plastic.
And you have the rounded corners and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you know, the end. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say they still have crews working on it because they get input, like, you know, the bars and things like that.
Right.
Yeah. But that's still it's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, that is neat.
Like the worst, like the I don't think the worst, like the most work they do is setting up this, because they do it on site. They don't make it and transport the house. They make it on site.
Gotcha.
Right.
So all they do is once they get it set, they're like, all right, hit the button, and they just watch it. You know, that's just their job. You know.
I guess refilling the concrete.
I was
building houses in Germany. It's you know, they're pretty much. And so they're just basically just watching it.
I was gonna say they would they would probably have to fill that concrete hopper quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's to get someone filling it. You can see the guy, he's just kind of shaping it off, and he access.
Right.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah, it is. I saw one thing similar to that actually did
and that's what it looks
like a garden.
That's crazy.
Like it's this thing that you set up over a garden box, and it'll actually, like, you input it on your computer and it picks up the fucking seeds, plants it, you know, where you have it marked out or whatever on the computer, and then you leave it out there and it waters it, it weeds the garden, all this shit. I mean, it's crazy stuff, man.
I mean, just makes us lazier.
Okay. That was like one of the cool things, but I went on the same site you did, Ben, but I'm not going to do the ones that you mentioned.
Whatever.
Picked all the good ones.
Go for it, dude. Don't worry about it.
3D printer is pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I wish I would have found the one with the plastic. It's pretty much the same thing. It's a little cheaper to build.
But it built houses out of plastic like that. That's fucking
some
cool.
Some form of plastic or some adhesive.
Like a high,
like the name of the material, but it was
like a high strength polymer or something.
Yeah, it was something that you can withstand weather and things like that. I have to look it up. Like I said, I couldn't
hey man, that'd be a good way to fucking recycle your plastic.
Okay, here's one I thought was kind of funny. Sweat powered smartwatches. I'll read you a little headline they have. Engineers at the University of Glasgow have developed a new type of flexible supercapacitor which stores energy, replacing electrolytes found in conventional batteries with sweat.
It's for the fat kids.
Yeah. It's like,
right.
The device works as a coating polyester cellulose. Am I saying? I don't know. You're more medical.
Cellulose.
Okay. Cloth and the thin layer of polymer which acts as a supercapacitor's electrode.
Cellulose? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Cellulose.
Cellulose. Yeah.
Isn't that fat?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. It says conventional batteries are cheaper but more plentiful than ever before, but they are often built using unsustainable materials, which is harmful to the environment. Let me do that, the environment. Yeah. So basically, if you got, you guys can't see that. I'll share that one again.
But they already have, like, I mean, I get that. That's like the cool factor, sweat power, but like they have literally kinetic watches where you just move them and they charge them.
Yeah.
Right.
As you can see, like, you know, it gives you a breakdown what it does, and it's like on a shirt.
That actually kind of that brings me to this one that I have. Energy storing bricks. It's a researchers led by Washington University in St. Louis, Missouri, developed a method of turning bricks into smart bricks that have the ability to store energy like a battery. It's still proof of concept stage, right. But it could store a substantial amount of energy and can be recharged hundreds of thousands of times. Basically converts red bricks into a type of energy storage drive called a supercapacitor.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is there something in the brick, or
I believe so. It's actually on that site, the Science Focus or whatever it is. Yeah. If you want to kind of pull it up, they show a cross section of it. But yeah, it basically, so you build your house out of these fucking red bricks and you got energy, like free energy. There you go.
So I could get another railgun.
Yeah,
there you go.
A few more on this site was floating farms, are pretty much self-explanatory.
Right.
Get really into that.
I think it's a good idea though.
Self-driving trucks, which I've seen advertised, but I haven't seen them on the road.
I don't trust them.
Yeah, me don't trust either. Oh yeah, look at that. Uber did a request a few years ago and ran somebody over.
Yep.
Like, oh, back to the drawboard, Uber.
Volvo did that.
Right.
Volvo video. The guy's like, "Look, I'll show you people right here." And, and it was like, right. It was fucking great.
Another one.
Sensors work great for the braking, but for the self-driving car, for some reason, it doesn't pick up on anything.
Because they can't. They're not human. They're not
right.
Like, you don't understand. There's a human
something there.
Well, and that another one I had was
smarter. They can't. They can't do it. They have to make the road smarter.
Right.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Another one I had was artificial eyes. Israeli surgeon on in January 2021 implanted the world's first artificial cornea into a bilaterally blind 78-year-old man. When the bandages came off, he could see colors and recognize his family. All sorts of shit.
You could see titties again.
I mean, I'm just saying, dude, it's one of the most important things.
I thought that was more like a Diggs joke I was waiting for, but I'm
right
into it.
But I mean, kind of going along.
See that Trump won.
Right.
That was good.
But going along with like self-driving cars and shit like that, we got fucking artificial intelligence, like coming up relatively quick, man. And I'll be honest, that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because if we have a robot technology, whatever the case may be, that has even if it's artificial consciousness, okay, who's to say that they will not have the concept of freedom?
Hadn't people not seen Terminator 1 and 2?
Yes.
Right, dude.
Well, 3 was bad, but don't go see that.
Well, still.
But you get my point.
But, yeah, I mean, eventually we're going to make these fucking things so smart that they're going to realize they can do things much better than we can.
Well, yeah, they don't need to sleep, no pay.
Right. And eventually, I mean, dude, that's robot revolution waiting to happen.
It's true. It's true.
Start just destroying all your appliances. You're not getting me today, refrigerator.
Right.
Fucking killed the toaster today, man.
Got the fucking blender in the rear naked choke. Stay alcohol.
Another one I saw on that sciencefocus.com was green funerals. So, okay, so because they say each time somebody is cremated, it releases like 400 kilograms of CO2 into the atmosphere.
God,
so what?
Burn people anymore?
Yeah, dude. Right.
Dude, just leave them out in the sun.
Yeah.
Make some fucking jerky. No, basically what it is they bury the bodies with bark, soil, straw, and other components that naturally decompose the body within 30 days. And then it's just fucking compost.
Okay.
What about the
so
Well,
with the what?
It can't break down bone, can it?
I think lye can. Can it?
Lime, yeah, slowly, but you can, yeah. It's not like it's like
right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, either way, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I die, but
you're not gonna care. You're dead.
Check this out.
Yeah, true.
I just created this right now.
You'll be in hell. I mean,
you have a
what you got, Dig?
You have a big rocket ship, right? And at the top of the stairs, there's just a hole. Anytime somebody in your family dies, you just get to throw them in the hole, right? Now, once this fucking capsule is full, they fucking seal it, lock it, and just fire it into space.
Hey, problem solved, man.
Fucking space. Just let them bounce a fucking
wait a
around.
minute. What if like, something happens to you and you're not really dead? You're just like unconscious and someone fucks up, hits the wrong spot. Oh, Diggy's dead. Throw his ass in there.
You're just floating through space.
This is some bullshit.
Now I'm stuck with the rest of you dead assholes.
You got plenty to eat.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn. Come on.
Sorry, Grandma. I'm hungry.
There's not even anything here to kill myself with.
Right.
I'm just opening the door, damn it.
You know, another thing that that I never fully understood was DNA hacking. Like, basically, I honestly don't even know. I mean, they say that the human genome was fully mapped in 2003, I believe, and that it can be used to help cure diseases. But I don't know. That just it doesn't sound safe to me.
I
don't know the science behind, so I can't comment. I don't know.
So, to give you, without going in like crazy detail, everything. Let's say, I'll give you a real quick scenario. Like you eat something, right? A lot of shit starts happening. You start creating saliva and fucking shit hits your stomach. Your stomach has sensors that sense food. It starts telling fucking other body parts, start creating hydrochloric acid. They start pumping shit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit starts
and then
happening.
You create shit. And
a lot of shit starts happening between your body. One of the things is, it really doesn't matter what you eat. Your body will tell actually, I should know this, where it creates insulin. Oh, fuck.
Thyroid?
Fuck. I can't remember. God damn. I feel bad. Anyway, but your body will tell something, hey, start creating insulin because we're breaking down sugar. So what happens is this thing called transcription and translation. And so basically a ribosome will go inside the nucleus of a cell, fucking find the part in your DNA strand, even though it's fucking folded over a million goddamn times.
All right.
It's super complex. It will find exactly where in your DNA you have the code for insulin. The ribosome will slide across that DNA strand, basically unwinding it and taking the code and then putting it back together. And then it creates basically like a copy of that section of DNA. And there's always a start sequence.
God damn.
There's always an end sequence. So it says, okay, I start here. This is insulin. Stop here. This is insulin.
No wonder why fat guys are always tired after eating.
so basically,
I'm so tired.
It basically writes this copy
so tired.
of fucking insulin, right? And then something has to. It's basically like feeding $1 into a soda machine. It has to then be translated. So it's like, okay, it goes by 3-digit sequence. Every 3 digits in a DNA sequence equal a certain amino acid, and amino acids are what create proteins. So every 3 digits, it literally slides 3, and it's like, what are these 3? Boom, give me fucking this amino acid.
I see what you're
doing. Cytosine, chitosine, whatever. And then it basically starts building all these amino acids in one big long fucking ball, which insulin is fucking huge. It's like 156 long or something. And then they start.
How in the fuck do they know that?
This is what happens.
Jesus
then
Christ.
obviously there's positive and negative points in this long fucking chain of amino acids. So it starts folding on itself. Now, the way something folds itself determines what type of protein it is, because if it folds one wrong way, it's no longer insulin. It's some other shit that the body can't.
If you are totally lost out there, you're not the only one. It's interesting, but I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
So basically, long story short,
too late.
you have these magical ribosomes that will scan your DNA and pick things, and that's just insulin. The example I gave you was for insulin.
Like, just all this is just for insulin and eating food. That's
exactly.
it.
Right.
That's
all that is happening for insulin.
But what does that have to do with DNA hacking?
So they basically can tell where in your DNA you have the start and stop sequence for insulin. So now what they can do is DNA hacking is like they're basically figuring out exactly where in your because if you stretched your DNA out from beginning to end, it would go like to the moon and back.
So your body doesn't need Wi-Fi to have?
That's how immense and insane your DNA sequence
That's
is.
insane, man.
Yeah,
So
dude.
you have to realize like everything about your hair, your skin color, your pig, all that is in each cell in the DNA, in the nucleus.
Right.
So over the years, they're trying to basically find out, okay, where in this entire fucked up, crazy Dr. Seuss amount of fucking DNA is the sequence for eye color. And so with hacking, they can say like, okay, now we can make this child with blue eyes.
Well, that makes,
right.
Okay.
They're
talking about so that's how they found out that's like part of aging is your genes, your DNA.
Yes.
Like, you know, if you have bad DNA or genes or whatever, you age quicker than some people like me. Like, I don't look my age because I have, you know, I'm not trying to brag and just have good genes somewhere.
Just like everything else, aging basically comes from the efficiency of your system slowing down. I mean, that's
right.
Assuming you don't like
Just
drink and do drugs and, you know, whatever, and eat like
everybody
shit like
toxin buildup.
Eat like Burger King every other day.
You know,
you fat.
and so, but so to give you an example of that whole process I was describing, how ribosome codes it and creates transcription and translation. If it reads 1 3-digit code wrong, it's no longer making insulin. It's making something else. In that example, in your body, if someone with like sickle cell, somewhere in the process, when they were being born, you know, they were forming as a kid, it read the code wrong and it mutated. It created something that wasn't a real red blood cell. So you get this sickle cell shaped blood cell, which looks like a fucking sickle. And that's why it's so important for your body to read that code correctly, or you start creating shit that doesn't fucking, it's not what you want it to be.
Gotcha.
Or isn't as useful. So
I wish I had never asked that question.
Yes, I was going to say, Ben, I hate you for bringing that up, you dickhead. Sorry that if that bored some of you, but to me, I find it interesting. But
it is, and it's honest to God, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, just alone what our body goes through, just fucking eating. Yeah, you know, let alone
shit happening when you eat.
Right. Well, not just that, but
this not anymore. I'm trying to have to cut you off. We're going to move on to our final thoughts. Sorry, Ben.
Are we going to do?
Dude, I love that picture, man.
That little fucking bald eagle gets me. Okay, good.
I you know, it's funny. Like, I didn't notice it the first time I saw it until you point. I'm like, oh shit, it's on the bald eagle.
Oh my god, dude, it's so funny.
Are we not going to do the Constitution thing?
No, we're running real late, man. Just
all right, whatever.
Next week. Sorry.
All right, folks. Again, research. I'm fucking beating a dead horse here, but it's important. It really is, man. Because again, well, you know, just like Diggs, you know, arguing with that other dude about, you know, Trump being racist. Okay. If he were to take fucking 10 minutes out of his busy ass life and go through and do the research himself, he could find it, you know? and he wouldn't look like such an asshole. So, you know, do the damn research. Do not fucking take what the mainstream media is saying as fact. Okay. And I'm talking even Fox News, man. All right.
Yeah. They're just,
like I like, right. Like I like Tucker Carlson. He's a pretty straight shooter, but right. Exactly. So do your damn research. Don't be lazy. All right,
Diggy.
Second.
Oh, sorry.
Dude, you're just fucking pushing along.
Well, you paused. I was like, well, I guess he's done.
I thought he was done too, my bad.
Second is if you want to do something for the veteran community, go check out Molly Whoppers and the Misfits Veterans Outreach. 22 veterans a day take their lives, and it's tragic. It truly is. Anybody taking their life, whether veteran or civilian, it's tragic. And Molly Whoppers and the Misfits are trying to get enough funds around to be able to purchase a school bus and outfit it into a kind of a camper type deal to where they can go pick up veterans and take them out on the weekends for a weekend trip, fishing, camping, concerts, or just hanging out, you know. But as of right now, last I knew, they were talking with a company to actually have a bus donated, but they do need funds to convert this bus into something that they can use. They want to be able to travel to different states as well within a day's driving distance from up here, upstate New York. Eventually they want to branch out into other states as well. But they really need your help, man. They have a GoFundMe account, and you can check them out on Facebook. I post them on our site all the time. Molly Whoppers and the Misfits Veterans Outreach. Go check them out.
All right, Diggy.
As always, the suicide prevention number is 800-273-8255. Other than that, dating still sucks. Turn women into psychopaths. It's really weird.
Got a crazy chick, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like single, taken, I don't know, cursed or something.
You know, right? You know, I feel your pain because I went through all that. I mean, I told you one quick story earlier. Yep. I mean, that was just one of many.
Bro. I
mean, I can sit and tell you all the stories. Yeah.
But anyway, I'll probably Uber after this. I think Ubering's fun because I'm a people person, and it's like
why you're making money. Yeah.
It's like I'm speed dating. So I learn as old as I can in like 7 minutes.
Even the guys too.
Yeah.
So
Diggs does not discriminate.
All right, get in, bitch. What do you do? Where do you work? How long you been there? Blah blah. Okay, oh God, I'll see you.
Hey, it's way you never know.
Yeah,
maybe you'll tell that on to your other kids.
I did get invited in.
I met your new mommy at Ubering.
I picked up like 6 drunk ass like college dudes, and they were like, "Bro, come in the house, do some bong rips with us." I was like, "I appreciate the offer, but I'm good."
You look like you have shingles.
Dad,
yeah, exactly. Just trying to make sure you drunk assholes get home.
Right. You got anything else?
That's it. Do your research.
All right, guys. My final thought, as usual, guys, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please let us know if you want to do the quiz with us. Let us know. We still haven't gotten any messages. I'm going to keep reaching out to you guys. You can win a shirt. I know it's kind of boring, but maybe we'll do something different. Maybe we'll do like a sports quiz or a quiz that maybe we don't know. I don't know, like music or some history or geographic something.
I just thought of a great game called Guess the Titties, where we just show you the top and bottom
men's titties, not women's.
And from a movie or something, you got to guess the chick that they're on.
Oh, dude, I kind of like that idea.
Yes,
that's a good one.
But it's not going to be, we have to keep it clean, so it's going to be like there are going to be shirts on, like side boob maybe or something like that.
Yeah, some top boob, bottom boob.
We'll get blocked so quick, dude.
As long as there's no areola or nipple, we're good.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, we'll figure it out. Anyway, All right, guys. And my final thought say, if you look like this, you may want to slow down.
God, she's so hot. I wish there was that sandwich.
This is Diggy's next date. No, I think Jill's wearing thin on him. Better watch out. She might get you, bro.
Watch it. She killed that leopard herself.
With my bad hands. All right, guys. That's going to be it for our show. Trump will be back soon. Don't worry. We'll love you. We'll see you next week.
Love you, America.
Peace.